Welcome back to Page to Picture, the podcast where books come to life on screen and in conversation. I am your host, Kim, and today we are setting sail down the Nile, where the views are beautiful, the drama is rich, people are messy, and the body count is unfortunately rising.
And I am your host, Tiff, and we are talking Death on the Nile, which, by the way, I keep calling it Murder on the Nile. And so when I tried to look up the movie, I was like, Death on the Nile, is that it? And it was a whole thing. Anyways, glamorous outfits, toxic love triangles, suspicious passengers, and a vacation that goes downhill real fast. Again.
Because apparently nothing says romantic honeymoon like jealousy, betrayal, and murder on a luxury boat in the middle of Egypt. Agatha Christie really said, "You thought the train was bad? Hold my champagne."
Quite literally. And once again, Hercule Poirot, I can never say his name, arrives to investigate every awkward stare, every shady alibi, and every passenger acting way too nervous for people who claim they're innocent.
We're diving into the book and the 2022 film. I don't know why that was weird for me to say. And
It's a lot of
and
twos.
the 2022 film adaptation of Death on the Nile to see if the movie captured the mystery, the tension, and all the deliciously chaotic drama of Christie's story.
So get comfy and prepare for secrets, lies, dramatic reveals, and enough side eye to sink the entire boat because trust us, nobody on this cruise is relaxing.
Yep.
Yeah. So before we start, Kim, how art thou? I have things to say, but how are you?
I'm doing good. For those who do not know, I mean, we are recording this very late. It is the eve of off campus. I am very excited. Shout out to Amazon Prime for dropping all episodes tomorrow and not making us wait week by week. That is the way to go.
Yeah, that's always good.
And that is like what I am most excited for. And then they just announced for Fourth Wing, the TV series.
Oh my God, yes, they did. Oh, and Michael B. Jordan showed up, and I
Michael B.
said,
Jordan.
"Shut up."
He's like, "We're gonna win
Shut up.
awards. We're gonna win awards.
Yeah.
We're gonna change
He
lives."
said, "We're doing the thing." He said,
They
"We're not playing
said
around."
Yeah, they said, "We need somebody to make this to a series," and he said, "Sit back while I change lives."
Yeah,
So,
he said, "Say less."
yeah, so I'm just excited what's going on in, like, the book talk community, in the adaptation world. But besides that, I'm just, like, living.
I'm just alive.
I'm just Ken.
I'm just Ken.
How are thou? What's on your
I
TikTok?
Huh?
I said, "What's on your TikTok?"
Oh, okay. Well, okay, what's on my TikTok is very, like, what's going on in my life too, is just a lot of Noah Kahan. He had a new album, and I don't know if I talked about it the last time we
Because you
recorded.
talked about it the last 2 times we recorded,
Okay.
so this will be number
Well,
3.
I'm gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
'Cause it's still I'm just still so obsessed with it. It's Kim, oh my god, and I sent you a song Kim, I sent you a song and you just ignored it, and I was like, "I'm gonna be vulnerable, right? I'm gonna send Kim a song, she's gonna listen to it, she's gonna listen to the lyrics, and she's gonna, like, feel me, you know?" So I sent it, and then just a text of, like, "Mom is gonna be in town," like, "I'm picking up mom, are you
Let
gonna
me
come and meet
see.
us?" Or something, like, just something random that has nothing
No.
to do with
Let me
it.
share it. You sent me on Thursday at 9:18 AM, Willing and Able, and I did sit there and listen to it, but
"Willing and Able" by Noah Kahan.
I sat there and listened to it at work, and my response at 1:46 PM was, "Hey, I bought these work these work pants at
Oh,
Old
yeah,
Navy.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't fit me. Do you want
Yeah,
them?"
and so when I was texting you back, Kim, I was sad, sad girl thought. I said she ignored me. She doesn't care about my feelings. I'm never gonna be vulnerable again.
So sorry. I listened to it.
What'd you think
I
of it?
don't It was good. I don't really remember what I listened to. I was, like, at work listening to it.
Oh
I
my
think I gotta,
god.
like, re-listen and, like, actually like, look at the lyrics to, like,
Yeah.
fully appreciate what you were going through at, 9 and
The
18 in the
yeah.
morning.
No, I mean, I was going through I've been going through it ever since the album came out. It's just, like, I listened to the entirety of the album all the way
Mhm.
through, and it's very rare for me to do that, and it's like, I'll listen to it and, like, I'll like the music, right? And then I'll listen to it, and then I'll analyze the lyrics, and then I'll listen to it, and then I'll, like, reflect on myself and,
Oh.
like, my childhood and stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you,
such a
like,
good
go
album, Kim.
all.
If there's one song on the album that I know will make Jose cry because It's, end of August.
Okay,
That will make him cry,
we
and
will.
if it doesn't, then I don't know. I don't know what to say because it's
You'll
so good. Kim, you have to listen to the entire album. If you wanna know me,
okay.
you listen to the album.
I'm just not sad, but okay,
No,
I
I
will
know, but
listen.
if you ever are in, like, a sad mood or you're just like, "I wonder what Tiffany thinks," like,
Just listen to the album.
"I wonder what she thinks," just listen to the album.
Okay.
It's really good. So I've just been, heavily obsessed with just the album. That's
I
all,
love it.
and I've been working a lot.
On like a different note, I forgot to tell you. So, somehow I've like entered the cake pop world of TikTok.
Not K-pop,
No, not
cake.
K-pop, but like cake
Is it
pop.
cake? Okay.
Yeah. And I've just ended up in this world of like Cakes by Katie and then this other girl who like makes like cake pops and just like everyone's like this is what I used to make cake pops. So I
Cake
made
pops?
cake pop because Ezra loves birthday cake pops at Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
They're like almost $4 for one little one.
Yeah.
So I went and made my own birthday cake pops
And
and they are delicious. I
I
think
have
I
to
can venture in
try.
cake pops. Yeah. Amaya was like, these are so good. Ezra was like, this is actually really good. He's like my biggest critic. So
Oh
he was
my
like,
god.
these are really good. Jose tasted it. He said it was good. He's not like a cake pop person because like the texture,
Yeah.
it grosses him out. So he ate a piece and he's like, okay, this is good, but I'm not gonna eat anymore just because I can't handle the texture.
Yeah.
And I took a bite and I was like, these are fucking delicious. So I
Ooh.
think I'm gonna like go to Hobby Lobby or whatever and buy a whole bunch of like cake pop molds and do more. And then I was like, this would be cute to bring to like book events, cake pop.
Yeah. Oh my god,
So, and you
cute.
know I love baking, so it's
I know
like
you do. You're in your baking era.
always
I know.
summer baking era. It's usually like around the holidays, but it's like popped up during
Yeah, now
summer
it's, like, all over the place.
year round.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm in my era. I think for like Vanessa's graduation, I'm gonna make cake pops.
Cute. Oh, she's gonna love that.
So you just gotta let me know like what flavors she likes. Maybe I'll just do varieties, but don't say anything.
Okay, no, I
But
won't.
I'm gonna try.
Cute.
Yeah. So
Oh
that's
my
what's
god,
going
I
on in
love
my
that.
life.
You're being so productive with your time, and I'm
And you're here. Okay.
and I'm listening to one entire album forever. My Apple Music is probably like, "Do you wanna listen to anything else?" Like, it keeps suggesting me
Your
things.
It was like when Taylor Swift was everybody's number one when they did their wrap up. Yours is gonna be
Yeah.
like Noah Kahan's wrap
Yeah,
up.
it's gonna be Noah Kahan, and Hosier's gonna be on there because 'cause I've been listening to a lot of him too, and Mumford& Sons,
Naturally.
but yeah, Noah Kahan is if he doesn't win an award for this album, I will lose faith in
Oh
music.
God.
Alright, enough Noah Kahan, enough baking, let's talk about the book.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Death on the Nile. The author is Agatha Christie, and this came out November 1st, 1937, and the genre is the same, it's mystery, crime, classic detective fiction. The Goodreads rating is around 4.1 out of 5 stars with hundreds of thousands of ratings, which, like, I mean, it's so good, and this is what I said about the last one too, right? That, like, it, like, kinda surpasses time because this book came
Yeah.
out in 1937, and Goodreads is such a
So
modern day
people
thing that it's like,
yeah.
if you like, a high rating like that is it just goes to show she was way ahead of her time,
Yeah.
like
Truly.
100%. Okay, and then this is the blurb. So, a luxurious cruise down the Nile turns deadly when a young and wealthy heiress is found murdered aboard the ship. Trapped on the river with a boat full of suspects, famed detective Hercule,
Perot.
thank you, must unravel a tangled web of jealousy, betrayal, revenge, and hidden motives before the killer strikes again. Everyone on board has secrets, and nobody is quite as innocent as they seem.
Typical.
Ooh.
Typical
Okay,
crime.
what?
It's a typical crime.
Typical crime. Hercules like, "Really, bitches? Y'all
He's
just
like,
can't
I'm
stop
just
killing me."
trying to go on a vacation.
He said, "Y'all just can't stop killing people. Like, I don't get it."
He's like, I'm just trying to go on holiday and go to
Literally.
Egypt.
He's like, "I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired."
Mhm.
Okay, Kim, tell us what your history is with this book.
So this is my first time reading the book for this episode. I did do the Audible on this one because I could not find the actual physical book. And I had a free credit, so I used my free credit for this one. And I totally get what you're saying with the
The
voice.
voice, right? The voice, Kim, when I heard
Yeah.
it again, I said, "Here we are,
You
back at
just
it again."
you
I thought it was gonna be different maybe, but then I also knew, like, it can't be different because it's in Hercules, like,
his
he's the main
voice.
character, Yeah, so I'm like, "But maybe a girl can dream," you know?
And like the voices of every character.
Everyone, Kim, I told you, like, he does everyone,
I
and I'm,
just
like, thrown off.
yeah, sometimes I had to pause because like I listened to it at a high speed, but this one I have to like put it at like a 1.2 to fully understand like what I'm listening to because if
Yeah.
I tried at like a 1.5, 1.7, and with this guy's accent, it's too hard
That's what I
to
said. It's hard
understand.
to understand him.
So I
I
had
had
to
to
like
dumb it down
slow
for
I
myself.
had to slow it down, and I don't slow down my
It's
audibles ever.
I
So that
know.
says a lot. But I I remember watching the movie first when it came out because I was excited that they were gonna do like another one.
Mhm,
Never read the book, was not disappointed with the book. I was like, it's pretty spot on with the movie.
mhm.
There are a couple of changes, just like any adaptation, but overall, like I enjoyed the book. The Audible is questionable, but
The Audible, man, it's on its own planet, you know what
it
I mean? Like,
really
they
is.
said,
Like
"Just run with it," and he said, "Oh, I
they
will."
said, "You, sir, will do all Agatha Christie Audible," and he
Yeah,
says,
they're like,
"I
"There's no
will
other way."
do
And
whatever
he said,
accent he
"Alright."
does."
Like, I don't know how he's
I don't know
he's
either.
it was crazy.
For a second, might sound like a leprechaun. I was like, "Will do."
Yeah, like, his accents throw me off. I love it, though. Like,
Oh
I've
my
grown
god!
to love
Wait,
it. Like,
when
I'm
he
like,
did
"Okay,
like
old friend."
the voice of I don't know somebody from Egypt,
Yeah.
I was like, Ezra was like listening to it in the car, and he's like, "Why is he doing a voice like that? Why does it sound like that?"
He's
And I
like,
said,
"What is
"I don't
happening?"
know. It is a choice. We're just listening. Okay,
Yeah. Just
listen, but
take it
don't
as it
listen."
is.
That's how you have to approach it. You just have to take it as it is. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do the Audible for any Agatha Christie books, just accept it and go on this journey of Hercule Poirot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your history with
Well, as the other
it?
one, it's my first time for it all, okay? This entire month is just new to me. I do not like, murder mysteries, I
Mhm.
don't like whodunits, but once again, I was hushing people to hear the crazy accents of the talking, like, every time he interviewed someone, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna lose it." I really am. It was good. I mean, I feel like that's what's maybe I do like murder mystery, but I think I like the auto I don't know, it might just be this one because the Audible makes it fun for me because it's
Yeah.
just so hilariously,
It's
like,
not boring,
unserious.
right?
Yeah, so I'm like, so I think that's why I enjoy these ones, but
Mhm.
yeah, first time, and when I watched the movie, Kim, I was like, I have things to say.
Okay.
I okay,
I can't
but
wait.
okay, we'll get into it. So, okay, so the love triangle is a complete disaster from the beginning. Okay, so nobody in this situation makes any healthy decisions
No.
emotionally, physically, any of it, right? None of it's healthy. Okay. Um, Jacqueline following Lynette and Simon everywhere creates like this crazy tension, which like, okay, you're gonna be like, yeah, this bitch, she done it, right? She's doing it, okay? And
Yes.
then but then like later on you're like, okay, okay,
Is she?
maybe not, right? But she could have,
Or
okay? Like
did she or is she just, like, crazy
is she just
to make
wild,
you
right?
think? Yeah.
Like, smash your windows out your car type of ex,
She literally,
but
like, whipped out her gun, and she was
she
like
when she did that, Kim,
remember?
in the book and in the movie, I said, "Pause, hold on." They already revealed the killer, so they
That's
did it already.
that's what I thought. But then
I was like, "Cool."
"No, that's not Agatha Christie's way."
Yeah, I said, "Well, here we are."
Yeah.
Um, and so, okay, so you already know that the honeymoon is cursed just from just from the backstory alone between the 3 is just like
Mhm.
you're like, "Y'all are just doomed." Okay, there's
I
no
love how Hercule Poirot was like when it was introduced that Lynette was gonna marry Simon, he was like, I was at a dinner and I overheard Jacqueline and Simon saying that they were gonna get married and they were gonna go to Egypt, and he was like, "So why are you, Lynette, marrying?" Like, he calls them
Yeah,
out.
he clocked it. He
Simon,
said,
Lynette, and
pause.
Jacqueline.
He
He
said,
called all three of
wait a
them.
damn minute.
He called all three of them out. He's like, "I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I did listen."
Yeah.
And like,
You guys are all
what is
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
what is the
I need to know
situation?
he just wants to know the tea like everyone else. He said,
Yeah.
"Let me sit down. Let me insert myself into this." I
Yeah.
as a spectator, of course.
Yeah, and then Lynette's like, "We want you to come with us." He's like, "No, no, 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 I
He said,
just
"Wait a
wanna."
minute, no." He said, "That's too much." He really was like, no.
I'm not here
Incorrect.
for.
I don't want any part of this."
And you know what I think is funny is, like, same in the Murder on the Orient Express and in this one, they come to him for protection because they feel like something's gonna happen. Same with, Johnny Depp's character, he was like, and he whipped out his gun too, and he was like, "Look,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna try to kill me, I need you to protect me." And he was like, "Monsieur, I'm trying to read my book, like,
He
don't
said,
bother
"I'm
me."
literally just trying to hang out."
And homegirl is like, "Will you please come with us? Like, I'm so worried." And he's like, "You did this to yourself.
He
Like, why
said,
are you marrying her man?
yeah,
And just
literally,
move on. Just move
accept your
on."
fate, accept your fate.
And she's like, she follows us everywhere. And he's like, "Well, what did you do?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his job is not to do that. His job is to like solve murders. Like, that is
Yeah,
my
like, he's
thought.
not a bodyguard. This
Yeah.
is not Kevin
He
Costner.
wants
Don't,
you guys
like
to get murdered so he can solve it. That's his
yeah, yeah, yeah.
purpose.
He wants it to happen so he knows exactly so he doesn't have to waste too much time. Like, he
Yes.
just is gonna clock it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So oh, man, yeah, it's a whole thing. So, okay, yeah, the emotional messiness is just as important as, like, the mystery itself.
Mhm.
So who okay, out of the 3, who annoyed you the most and why
In
was it Lynette?
order. Okay, in order, it goes, uh, Lynette for sure.
Yeah.
Lynette,
Yeah.
Simon, and Jacqueline is last,
Yeah,
oddly enough,
Jacqueline is last, which is crazy, but
because
towards the
I was
end,
like,
she kinda moved up a little
yeah,
bit.
of course, but in the
Yeah.
beginning, I was like, "No, she's valid." Like, homegirl, her best friend stole her
Yeah.
man.
I'd be pissed. I'd be following them too. I'd be
Sto
haunting their love. I
Yes.
would be haunting their love.
Stole her man, and I said, "Valid. You're
Yeah.
psycho? Valid." Lynette is just like, she's like, "I did nothing wrong. Like, just
Yeah.
move."
She
Like,
said,
I don't
"I
understand
fell
why
in
she
love."
can't
Like,
she
okay, you're a hoe.
yeah, she's like, Simon loves me. I don't understand why, like, Jacqueline can't just get over it and move on with her life. We both are." And then Simon's like, "I don't know what to do. Like,
He said, "They
I
love
love
me."
both." Yeah, he's like, "They love me and I love them both. I just want happiness between all of us." But the order is
Typical
truly,
man thing to say.
yeah, Lynette, Simon, and Jacqueline is the order of, like,
Yeah,
who I hated.
agreed. Lynette is not a girl's girl.
No.
Not at all. And Simon is a rake,
Yeah,
just
truly.
like Simon from season 1.
Yeah, Simon's a rake, and Jacqueline, I understood.
She's just a hurt girl.
I understood in the beginning, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
time went
yeah.
on.
She
The
was a hurt
boat
girl,
the boat
and then
went
she
further
should have moved
down.
on.
Yeah, the boat went further down the Nile, and I said, "Jacqueline, what?"
What she should have done was she should have just shown up to the wedding and then left it there. There was no need to go
Yeah.
onto that
She
cruise.
could have
There's no
done her
need.
Princess Diana, like, showing
Yeah,
up and
her
all,
moment
like,
when she walked up
"You
them
missed
steps.
out." And she said, "No, I will follow you
She
literally
said,
to
"I'm
the
literally
grave."
gonna move into your new house."
Okay, so everybody has a motive, like, literally this entire cast has a
Literally
motive.
everyone. Once again,
As always, who is the killer? One thing Christie or Agatha Christie does so well is making every single passenger feel suspicious. So there's like
mhm,
jealousy, revenge, financial motives, resentment, heartbreak. It's like a boat, it's like a floating therapy emergency, right?
yeah,
Nobody feels truly trustworthy at any point, just like the murder on their expense. I was like, who is the killer?
yeah.
And so I guess the question is, did you ever fully trust anyone besides Hercule Poirot? Was
Again?
everybody who
No.
was like, "There's no way this person could be the killer," or were you just
This
like, "You know what? I learned my lesson on Murder on the Orient Express. They all could be the
yeah.
fucking killer." I don't know.
Yeah, because last time I was too trusting with everyone he interviewed up until, like, the end,
Yeah.
that, like, I had no idea. So, like, this time around, I was like, "Everyone's a suspect. All
Yeah.
you bitches did it. I swear to God, if it's another one of those, you band together to kill the bad bitch, like, if it's another one of like, if you are all related to Jacqueline or whatever, I'm gonna be pissed, right? But, like, also, you know? But, yeah, I was like, I refuse to trust. There was, like, the maid or
Yeah,
whatever, the lady
Louisa
the
or whatever.
yeah, the girl that's in Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Um, her, I was like, okay, she might not. Like, with her, I was thinking, like, I don't think she you know what
Mhm.
I mean? Like, I think she just is like a fucking mistreated worker, you know what I
Servant
mean? Like, I think she's
who
just a
ends up
mistreated
spoiler,
and
who
she just
ends up
wants to
getting
leave,
murdered.
like, she just wants to leave. She just wants to get rich and leave, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, I don't think it was her, but then I was like, "Oh, but maybe though, like, Agatha
The
Christie's kinda
motive.
crazy, like, maybe she wanted to kill her," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but yeah, that
What
was the only one.
when
Did you?
I watched the film, because I watched the film before I read the book. So when
Yeah.
I watched the film, I also assumed that every single person had a motive. And the way they make it seem like every character, even in the book, every character has a motive. They're somehow tied to Lynette, right? Lynette's a
Mhm.
very wealthy, she's like an heiress, she's got a lot of money. She's like now marrying somebody. There's like questions about what's going on with the money. Then you've got like old friends of hers, and then you've got like family. It's like her crew is just so random and so weird. Like, what do you mean this is your crew? Like,
Yeah.
this is your people that you're fighting. Um, but I felt like everybody was a possible suspect. And then
Yeah.
I literally but then like when everybody started like dying off as well, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
When Louisa dies,
Mhm.
her maid, I was like, why would she die? Like, who killed her?
Yeah. That
And
threw me
then
off because I was like, "Oh my god, there's a second murder."
yeah.
I was like, "That's crazy."
Murder on the Orient Express was not like that. It was
Yeah.
strictly like just ratchet. This one, I was like 2 murders.
Yeah.
And then in the book, the character Tim, oh no, it wasn't Tim. It was oh, who was it? She's the older woman who writes books or something. She's
Yeah.
like wrote she ended up getting shot in the book.
Mhm.
And I was like, what? I was like, 3 murders? I was like, everybody's going down on this ship.
Yeah.
And when it was revealed who the killer was, I was like, I knew it, but I didn't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like yeah, like, I thought it for like, it was like a fleeting moment, like that kind of vibe where it's like, I thought it while reading it and watching it, right? Like, I thought it, and
Yes.
then I moved on so quickly
Like, it's so
that when it
obvious.
happened, it was like, "Oh my god, I knew
Yeah.
it." Yeah.
Like, the spoiler, it's they're 2 killers
Yeah.
and they're working together, but it's, like, so obvious that you,
Yeah.
like, almost dismiss it. You're like, "No way," like or I didn't think 2, I thought one or the other.
Mhm.
I thought it was one or the other. Okay,
Yeah.
let's spoiler real quick. It is Jacqueline and Simon together.
Yeah.
They are the murderers. They
Yeah.
concocted this plan to go against Lynette to like get her money.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of, boo. Like, I will kill those who like intervene. And she did.
Yeah.
And I was like shocked. I was like, Simon, I can understand because he seemed like a money grubbing, like
Mhm.
you
Like,
can't do
a
shit for
gold
your
digger.
yes.
Yeah.
And when it was him, I was like, okay, yeah, that made sense. But then I was like, him and Jacqueline,
Yeah, together, crazy. But
body
it's, like,
vibe.
also, like, so obvious. Like, that
I
he didn't like,
know
it's just, like, how did we not
it's
catch that?
obvious when it does it when it loops it back around and like breaks everything down.
Yeah,
I was like,
when it went back to, like, how it all happened, I was like, "Damn.
duh. I was like,
Damn."
I'm so dumb.
Yeah, man. Sorry. So the atmosphere carries the entire story, which it does in the book, it does. So the heat, the tension, the luxury, the isolation, it all adds to the mood, which is very I liked it because it's very it's funny. It's opposite of how the Orient Express,
Hmm.
the Murder on the Orient Express was because it was very cold and dark.
And
and,
just
like
in one
yeah, and it yeah,
environment.
and is yeah, very small environment, and it wasn't as luxurious, but it you know what I mean? Like, it had the
Yeah.
tones of it, but this one was just, like it reminded me of, like, when they described, like, the hotel, and then when
Mhm.
they described, the ship, I got, like, Great Gatsby vibes of the description,
Yes.
and I was like, "Oh, this is" like, that's how I imagined it, and then when I watched the
Luxurious.
movie, I was very satisfied for the wedding scene,
Yeah.
um, because it looked very Great Gatsby to me, and I was like, "Oh, that okay,
Yes.
cool, yeah, that's yeah, I liked it." So, yeah, the atmosphere was great, and then even better, the murder happens, right? And then, like but, like, something feels off just constantly, and Agatha Christie makes conversations feel really, like, dangerous without needing, like, huge action
Yeah,
scenes, which I love.
everybody is, like, talks in code, or they have,
Yeah.
like the way they speak, you're just like, "I don't know what you're trying to say." Like,
Yeah,
what are
like, you're speaking in
you
code, stop it.
yeah, like, you're just, like, gonna keep being on my list of possible murder, like,
Yeah, you're not helping your case.
no.
It's so good.
Mhm.
Okay, so did the setting make this mystery stronger than Murder on the Orient Express, or do you think it's the same, or what?
I think it made it stronger because, one, there's the scene in the book where Lynette is almost killed by that boulder, so that's, like, the
Oh,
first
yeah, yeah,
attempt of, like, her being trying to be murdered, like, out in the open. Like, at this point, like,
yeah,
no one's been murdered yet, they're just enjoying their time in Egypt, and then she literally almost gets murdered by this big ass boulder. And so
mhm,
right away you're like, oh my God, this is like a whole new environment because they're getting off this ship. And right away she's like, it was Jacqueline, it was Jacqueline. And they were like, ma'am, Jacqueline didn't even like board, like she didn't get off the ship. Like
yeah,
it wasn't her. So then you're like, okay, it's not Jacqueline. Like she didn't get off the
yeah,
ship. And then you get on the ship and you think it's like safe. You know, you're on a ship with a whole bunch of people. It's really big. Like maybe it's safer than just being in that little train. Like the
mhm,
train was like you said, it was stuck in the snow. Nobody could
yeah,
go
very
anywhere.
secluded,
You knew like
claustrophobic,
yeah, like you knew one of them was the murderer. Like and this one, there were so many different options and so many different like things happening. Like
yeah,
it was a lot happening, and then the fact that it's, like, not just 1 murder, but it's 3 murders, you were like, "What the fuck
yeah.
is going on?" Like and they're, like,
She
on
said,
this
"I'm
ship.
killing everyone in this one, you guys don't even know."
Yes! I loved it. I loved the setting in this one.
Yeah, so did I. I liked it.
Me too.
Um, yeah, I like how it's still secluded because they're on the ship,
Right.
right, the boat, but it's more open, and there's more they
Yes.
use environment. Agatha Christie uses the environment to her advantage, and I think that's genius because,
Instead of it
like
just being, like, a setting, it's, like, part of
yeah,
the
because, like,
story.
the Murder on the Orient Express was very much just the setting, and that was it. Like, she
Mhm.
had this in the beginning before the murder happened with all the doors opening, right, the cargo doors and the guy, um,
Mhm.
that's she used the setting to her advantage there, but, like, this one was just, like, an extra level.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it was so good.
I
I
agree.
enjoyed it.
Okay, so the ending changes how you see everything. So once the truth comes out, suddenly every interaction feels different in hindsight, right? The reveal is dramatic, emotional, and honestly, it's like kind of devastating. Because this isn't just like a surprise murder, it's about obsession, manipulation, and desperation. And once again, Agatha Christie throws in moral complexity instead of simple good versus evil. And it's
Mhm,
like, did the ending because spoiler alert, it is revealed that it is Simon and Jacqueline. And while
mhm,
they are getting off the ship and they're going to go to prison, Jacqueline shoots Simon and then shoots herself. And Hercule Poirot was like, I knew she had a second gun and I wanted her to make her own decision what she was going to do with that gun. And she made it. Hercule was like, she makes her own choices.
yeah,
So it's like, damn, like they literally murder 3 people they murdered, innocent people, and then ended up just like she ended up killing her man and herself at the end of
yeah.
it.
All that for what?
For what? Like,
All that for
for
what?
what?
And Hercules was pissed, you know he was pissed. He said, "All
So
that fucking
unnecessary.
bullshit." For
Yeah.
what?
So, like, did you enjoy the ending? Like, okay, Murder on the Orient Express, there was a very good reason for why they all decided to kill Ratchet.
Yeah,
They had motives up the train. Like,
yeah,
they all were a part of it. They had a motive, all this stuff. This one, it's like, okay, they had a motive, Jacqueline and Simon, they had a plan, they had a motive, but like to just like end your guys' lives, like when you
yeah.
found you couldn't get away with it and you're gonna go to prison. I mean, did you enjoy the ending or were you like, what the fuck is this? Were you just like, they shouldn't have done that, or like maybe she killed Simon, but then like they knocked the gun out of her hand and then she's the only one who ends up going to prison because she's like truly a psychopath? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I was satisfied with the ending.
Yeah. I have 2 there's 2 ways that I think about the ending, and I thought about it, like, both times when I read it and when I, watched
Watched it.
it.
Hmm.
So, like, I hated I was not satisfied with the fact that that they offed themselves, right? That they, like
Hmm.
she killed him and then herself, but I was I liked the emotional conflict was still there, um, like the last one, because he made the conscious decision, he knew that she still had a gun, and he
Yeah.
was like, "It's not up to me," right? Like, he just
Yeah.
kinda let it be because if you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain that, like, if
That's just how he is. But then I'm
yeah,
like,
so, like,
is
not
he always like that as a detective? Like, is that just like who he is
that's just who I feel like that's okay, that's what I like about this character who which, by the way, we get more backstory on him,
in the movie?
which I like, yeah, and it's we get a little bit more understanding. That's why I like this character is because he is a detective, and that's a part of his brain that he just can't let go of, but
Yeah.
also he's a human, and he has emotional, like, attachments and feelings and stuff and empathy, and so they fight a lot with each other, so when he's in detective mode, you can see, like, him trying to fight like, you can see the detective side trying to fight his emotional side,
Yeah.
I guess, like, logic versus emotion. So, I that's why I really like this character, and
Yeah.
Agatha Christie writes him very well, and he's played very well too, but I love this character.
I definitely agree. Agatha Christie was like so ahead of her time writing Hercule Poirot. There's so many books on him, like murder mysteries that she's written with him. Um, I bought one that's like just a thick book of all Hercule Poirot stories. So I can't wait
Oh,
to dive in.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause
he's a
he's
great
really,
character. He is a really great character.
cause he's not like Sherlock Holmes where he's cocky and
That's what I was
like,
thinking, like, he's like, he's, like, on the other side of the coin when it comes to, like,
yes.
Sherlock Holmes and then Hercule Poir you know what I mean? They're the same,
Mhm.
but they're different, if
Yes.
that makes sense. Yeah, because
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes is like
There's no emotion with his.
yeah,
It's
like, he
very
doesn't
like,
have it.
yeah, it's very like sinking and like technical, and it is just what it is. And with Hercule Poirot, he like sits there and truly takes the time to talk to every single person to get the entire story. And you see when he gets mad at somebody, he really gets mad. When he's like has empathy for somebody, there's true empathy there. Um, he's a really great detective, a really great
Yeah.
character. He's like
He's
a
he's
well-rounded character.
yeah, he's a very well-rounded character. He's the type of detective that oh, good cop, bad cop in this yeah,
Yes.
because Sherlock Holmes likes action, right?
Mhm.
He's a very, like, action forward guy, and then Hercules is a very like, he's
Yes.
yeah, he's really good with his words,
And
so
that's fine, like, this doesn't need to have a ton of action. Like,
yeah,
that's what's
there's no need
great
for it.
about her stories is that, like, there doesn't need to be a ton of action. There's a little bit of action, and that's what brings the, like, "Ooh, like, what's going on?" But, like, he doesn't need to do a lot of action. Like,
Yeah,
him going to talk to somebody is very exciting. It's very like,
yeah,
"What are you gonna find out? Are you gonna
yeah.
find anything out?" So and then when
'Cause
he
his interviews are
reveals,
very interesting.
yeah,
Like,
and when
the things he asks, sometimes he'll ask something and I'm like, "What made you ask
ask
that
that.
question?" And
Mhm.
then but it gives, like, a good answer, and I'm like, like, what?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's so good. It's very exciting every time. It's so good.
Yes, it doesn't get boring when he talks
Yeah.
with the people. It's very,
Yeah.
like,
It's not
it's
repetitive
different.
either.
Yeah, it's not like
Mhm.
asking them all to like, all 10 of them the same questions and then changing them. It's like everybody gets their own different questions, and he goes off of, like, who they are. Like, he takes the time to learn who these people are, and then that's what leads him to, like, okay, this could possibly be the reason that they're the murderer. This is the
Yeah.
financial advisor. He was, like, put and you can see, like, in the book, like, he's always lingering and, like, behind behind corners, and he's, like, visually looking at things that are happening. He's side-eyeing everybody,
Yeah.
things the conversations, things that they say, so he's a very well-rounded character, very great.
Yeah.
But let's get into the movie because
Yes, I have
okay.
things to say.
Okay, so the movie is Death on the Nile. Director is Kenneth Branagh. He did amazing. Release date was February 11th, 2022. IMDb gives it 6.3 out of 10. And the cast is stacked once again with some surprising
Yeah.
choices.
Yes.
Returning as Hercule Poirot, it's Kenneth Branagh. As Lynette, it is Gal Gadot. As Simon Doyle, it is Army Hammer, which I was like, Army Hammer. As returning Bach, it is Tom Bateman. As Euphemia Bach, it is Annette Benin. As Mrs. Otterborn, it is Sophie Okonedo. As Rosalie Otterborn, it is Letitia Wright. As Jacqueline, it is Emma McKay. As Louise, it is Rose Leslie. And as Windlesham, it is the one and only Russell Brand.
Okay, I have 2 things to say. The first thing I will say is, who casted Russell Brand?
I don't know.
Like, who casted Russell Brand? I don't
He's right there in your corner on the
I
wall.
know he is, and I tried to get it's just like he's such a random it's like seeing Seth Rogen in,
Yes.
like, if he were in, like, Interstellar or something. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
totally
it's
get it.
I don't see where it lines, right? But, like, Letitia Wright makes up for Russell Brand. I love her. And honestly, she makes up for Gal Gadot too because I don't like her either, but
Yeah.
I love I love her.
Gal
Oh
Gadot
god, she's
played
so
a
good.
good Lynette because we hate Lynette in
I
the
feel like
book.
that's just how she is, so
Well, it worked.
maybe
It worked.
sorry, I don't know it.
It worked.
Oh, and
And
Kenneth Branagh is amazing too,
yeah,
so
he does so good. And then um and I don't know who was it? It's
Tom Bateman too, I like him.
Emma McKay. She did so good
Yeah.
as Jacqueline, like true psycho.
Yeah.
I mean, as Jacqueline Emma McKay. Yeah,
Yeah.
the cast was really good, and then it was
Rosie
amazing to
Leslie, I
see
like her. Rose Leslie,
she played good.
she's, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
Tralala.
her. Love
She
her.
she did good as, like, the maid/helper. Slash helper.
Yeah.
And I also enjoyed oh, so Tom Bateman, who plays Bach,
Yeah.
okay? So in the book, Bach is not a returning character. In the book,
Yeah.
it is Tim is the character's name, who's there. And Kenneth Branagh, I read an article that says Kenneth Branagh really, really enjoyed Tom Bateman and enjoyed him playing Bach, that
Oh god.
he decided to bring him back as a recurring character to overshadow Tim, to be like Tim's replacement. But then also like he made the change of like literally killing off Bach when it was supposed to be Mrs. Otterborn.
Yeah.
And he had said that like he couldn't do that to Mrs. Otterborn, like to that character. He wanted to give her more justice. So that
Mhm.
he decided to kill off Bach and thought it would be like more emotional. And I kind of was.
Yeah, I
Like, did you hate it when
was
he died?
shocked, Kim, and the way that Hercules saw his friend right in front of him, I said, "You stop right now because this man I love this man, and why would you kill his
Especially
friend off like that?"
especially because for a brief moment, they thought maybe Bach was the killer.
Yeah, and he so it's so sad because when you think deeper into it, Kim, Bach died thinking that Hercules thought that he
He
did
was the
it,
kill I
and I'm
know!
so sad. That is a drag path. That's something I will never recover from because what do you mean? Oh my god. It's
I
bringing me back to
know.
The Hobbit, Kim, when it's bringing me back to The Hobbit, Kim, when Philly died thinking that Killy Thorin lived, and
I
Killy died
know.
thinking that Thorin lived, and Thorin died thinking that Killy lived, and I'm like, "Yo," and then
Yeah,
Bilbo is just
you have PTSD.
Bilbo is Hercules, I don't
Bilbo
know.
Baggins is Hercule Poirot, and that's the
Yeah,
clip.
that's the clip.
Yeah. No, it's very, like, sad, and I like
It
that they made that he
is.
made Kenneth that Kenneth made that decision and made that
Yeah,
change because it brought, again, the human side of Detective Hercule Poirot, like,
yeah,
look, he's a detective, and he will even suggest that his dearest friend could be the murderer because the way that the facts and the evidence
yeah,
pull. But then when his friend dies, gets killed, he is, like, pissed.
yeah.
He is
Oh my
like
god, I when he
he saw
ran
red.
and
He
he
saw
saw
red.
that and no one was there, and then he goes, "Fuck it." He's like, "I don't give a shit anymore." He, like, he gathers
He's
everyone
like,
around and
"You
shoots
all
the
could
gun, and
die for all I
I said,
care."
"Why is this hot?"
Yes, he's
I said
hot.
I said, "Kenneth Branagh, once again, he had me in Frankenstein. He had me giggle like, when he was giggling reading the book, he had me there, and then now he had me listen, I got all sides of
Angry,
Kenneth Branagh.
angry.
I had all sides of Kenneth Branagh. I had the shirtless, oily side.
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
had the softer side, giggling reading a book, and I had the angry side, and I said
You're like, "I love
and then at
him."
the end, I got the lovey-dovey side too. I said, "You stop it, Kenneth,
When he shaved his mustache? Yeah.
Mr. Steal Your Girl." I'm telling.
Yes. And he was all about Rosalie's, mom,
Oh my god,
flirting with her.
"I like you."
Yeah.
Like, he said he was all
Yes.
nervous when he was in the cave talking to her.
Yes.
I said, "You
You're like, am I gonna write, like, a sex romance with Hercule
I
Poirot?
said, "Oh my god, are there fan fictions?
Yeah. You're like,
Let a girl know."
I will I will create
Me going
one.
onto the Wattpad with
Hercule
Hercules
Poirot fan fiction,
Poirot.
please.
Oh my
Oh my
god, it's
okay.
so good.
Yeah. So, Tim, what is your history with the movie?
But once again, first timer, I heard of it, and I remember seeing, like, the posters and stuff, like,
Yeah.
walking through the movie theaters, so I was at the movies, didn't watch it though, but, like, um, I there's nothing I don't know, I was, like, what, 2022? I didn't really do much 2022, I don't go out and watch them
2022, like, you're telling me this movie came out 4 years ago?
after COVID, right? Isn't
Wow.
that
I
weird?
thought this was, like, earlier 2000s for
I
some
thought this came
reason.
out so long ago,
Yeah, me
like,
too.
forever ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, but, like, I don't know, I just never watched it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then here we are.
For the
I was
podcast.
like, I heard when you said that we were gonna do a whodunit and you said this one, I immediately knew who was in it. I knew Gal Gadot was in it.
Yeah.
Couldn't couldn't think about who anyone else who was in it. I don't even know why I didn't think Kenneth Branagh would be in it. I don't know why, but like when I watched um Murder on the Orient Express, that's when I was like, okay, it's a continuation. Because
Yes.
usually I don't know why I thought it was one of those things where it was like it's the same it's in the series, but it's with a whole new cast. You know what I
Ye
mean? Like a whole new group of people, not there's no one that's similar.
I would like you we're not doing it, but I would like you to watch Haunting in Venice. I think that's what it's called.
Is that another
It's the
Oh,
3rd and
okay.
final one that they've done with him. It's a little bit more darker. It's you this is another side of Hercule Poirot, a darker, like,
Oh my
demony ghost.
god, Kenneth Branagh.
You have to watch it. It's
We'll have to
creepy as
do
fuck.
a
Okay.
bonus
Go
section when I watch it. I
It's
watch it.
very good.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight or something.
Yeah. Wait, let me see who's in it real quick, just so I can give you, like
Okay, let me know who's in it. Does he get with Homegirl?
no, it's
Oh.
a whole new
So
cast.
that whole thing at the end was just like a one
It's
night
just him
stand
being him.
thing? He's just
Okay.
passing by?
It is Kelly Riley. Do you know who she is? Have you
No.
seen Yellowstone?
No.
Okay, she's the redhead in Yellowstone. Jamie Dornan.
Wait, Kelly Riley. Oh, yes, I love this girl. Okay, and
Okay.
then who?
Jamie Dornan.
Oh, she's the guy that's playing, Aragorn.
Yeah. Michelle Yeoh,
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Tina Fey.
Ooh.
And then is that it really? Yeah, that's about it. I don't know if you
And
know
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, and Kenneth Branagh. But, this movie came out in 2023, so, like, 1 year after. I was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was very it's a little bit more intense, a little bit more darker. It's like a supernatural mystery film.
Oh, but Tina Fey, I love that she's oh my god, imagine.
Yes. It's
I
like
love that
oh,
she's in it.
yeah, Agatha Christie did, like, a Halloween party novel, and that's what this is.
Oh,
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a Halloween." You know how, like, authors do, like, Christmas theme, Halloween theme?
yeah.
She said,
Agatha Christie said, "No, bitch."
"I'm gonna invent the themes, Halloween theme book."
She
Sure.
did.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're so right.
It's like a seance situation. It's so good. So you should watch this one too. Okay. So, and I think they mentioned Death on the Nile. Death on
Oh,
the
do
Nile.
they?
I believe they do. Don't quote
Like,
me on that.
they probably bring up,
A case that he did or something.
yeah, and it, like, brought him back or something. So, Perot is emotionally involved. And it definitely shows. So Kenneth Branagh's Poirot is not just like solving, like he like what we said, like he's very like emotional, so he
Hmm.
feels everything. And he's way more personal. He's more reactive. And he's less like that like calm
Yeah,
um
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that like you know what I mean? Like he's like just looking, he's observing.
Hmm.
Okay. And he adds a lot of drama, but he also changes like the energy of the mystery, which
Hmm.
like I said with the book, like, I don't like murder mystery, but, like, he makes it fun, I guess.
Yeah.
It
You're like,
reminds
he's
me
my
so much of
favorite
Clue.
detective.
Yeah,
Yes.
like, it reminds me so and Clue was fun. And I loved the game, I love the movie, it's so good, and so, like,
Hmm.
that's the vibe I got. So in the movie, we get a little bit more background on this character, which I loved. So he was a military man, how he grew the mustache, and then meeting his love. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, does him being emotional make him more relatable, or is he less iconic as a
No,
detective? Which I think we know the answer.
he is an iconic, relatable, human
Yeah,
detective.
yeah, he's so good.
I love the fact that they included a little background. They were like, "Look, you know him from Murder on the Orient Express. Let me give you a little background of who this man is."
Yeah. He is a loving character, I know. Let's tell you more. Kenneth
Okay.
Branagh really said, "Let's talk about me." Like,
Yeah.
let's just talk about me for a little
They're
bit.
like, "Kenneth, this isn't in the book." He's like, "Yeah, but there's the novel about Hercule Poirot, so let's introduce my character. Let's give
Yeah,
my
he said,
character
"Why not
more."
infuse the other writings
Yes.
of Agatha Christie?"
And he did. He did so good. And again,
Yeah,
you just like love him as a character.
yeah. Oh, he's so good.
I love that Kenneth added that in this movie because then you're feeling more connected with it. You're not just like, okay, it's just another murder mystery movie.
Mhm.
It's just in another world. It's just part two and different murder he's solving. You're like getting pieces of him that you've already known about from the first movie, and then you're learning a little bit more about, because in the first movie, if you remember, he has like that picture of his wife and he just like
Yeah.
constantly stares at it and he misses her and he says that he misses her. And then in the second movie, we're introduced like how he met and then also how he got the mustache, which I loved
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I like that they did that.
Me
He's really
too.
good. Yeah,
I
definitely
don't,
more relatable.
yeah,
We love a human. A
connection.
person that's conventionally not supposed to be human that is, you know what I mean? Because like, usually
Yes.
when you see detectives, they're cold and harsh sometimes and
Yeah.
really just like, "Let's just get this done," you know? But he's very like, "Well, how do you like your tea?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
he's very yeah, it's
He,
really nice.
yeah, he has like, um, he's just I don't know, he just and I love when he,
He's
like,
a
in the movie, I love when he, like, people watches everybody, like, when they're all partying, and he's just
oh,
like
yeah.
he's like, "This is so fun, like, you guys are
He said, "Oh my god, I
crazy."
love it here," kicking his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the balloons flying everywhere, the champagne's, like, popping.
He's like, "Well, if I'm gonna be doing this
He
on my vacation, I
he
will have
asks the
fun."
homegirl, like, what's under her hat, like, he's, like,
Yeah.
intrigued with her, like, he's just,
I love it.
he's, like, living life for the first time, that's what I feel. When he
Yeah,
tries
he's
to go
just
on
a boy.
holiday when he tries to go on holiday, he tries to, like, live life and
Yes, like, you
just
can
trying to
see he
embrace.
really tries,
Yeah.
and it's cute.
Did you love in the movie how Bach is introduced? He's, like, climbing the freaking.
Yeah, he's, like, flying a kite or some shit, like, he's whatever
Yes.
the heck he's doing. I was like, "What are you doing up there?" Get
You're
down.
gonna
He's
hurt
so cute. I
yourself.
love him.
Yeah. And then him and his relationship with Rosalie, I was like,
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I thought they were cute,
I know,
though.
and it was sad when he died.
I know.
So
Hate
so
that for
unjust.
her.
I know. Okay, so speaking of the crew, so everybody in this movie, just like the book, is very suspicious, right? Like every single person. This isn't a who done it, it's a who hasn't done it kind of situation.
Yeah.
Every character has a motive, attitude, and at least one suspicious glare per scene. Seriously, the side eyes everybody does is like intense again. This movie really leans into like no one is innocent, just louder or quieter about it. Did you actually okay, so did you watch the movie first or did you read the book
I read the
first?
book first.
Okay, so when you were watching the movie, could you see that it was gonna be still Jacqueline and Simon, or were you like, no, it could really be somebody else? Like,
Well,
what was
okay.
your thought of like the way that they made it in the movie?
Okay, so I thought, right, all the way up until Bach died, I was like, it has to be Jacqueline, right? Like
Mhm.
it has to because the gun when he was having the conversation with her when after he spoke to
She shows her gun. Yeah.
Lynette and yeah, and she shows the gun. I was like, "Mm,
Killer.
okay,
Yeah.
clocked it. Like you're the murderer. It's confirmed, right? Kenneth Branagh just confirmed it, right?
Yeah.
But then when Bach died, I said, okay, Kenneth Branagh is changing things. He's
Yeah.
changing to like a big thing, right? I was like, so maybe like I was like, maybe not. Like because like throughout the whole point, I was like, no, it has to be. But like the interviews, obviously, like I'd forget about her and I'd be like, oh, maybe this person, right? But
Yeah.
then bring her up again, then I'm like, oh no, right, that bitch, she's the one that did it, right? And then Simon, I'm like clogging him, and I'm like, I don't know if he's involved or not. I just think maybe Kenneth Branagh would go the route of just her. But then when Bach died, I said, no, it's everyone. Everyone did it. I said,
Yeah.
there's no way his close personal friend Bach dies. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
that means it has to be like, they're all involved, and they're like,
Yes.
"Box saw something, we gotta kill him," right? Like,
Yeah.
they were
He's
like,
too
"We,"
close to Perot. We have to
Yeah.
kill him.
So,
Uh
yeah, I had no idea
yeah.
until
So
then.
I had watched the movie first. Obviously, I watched it as soon as it came out in
Yeah,
2022. And watching it, I also was like, it has to be Jacqueline because she has the weapon. It has to be.
yeah,
But then when you're watching it and the scene happens where it's found out that Lynette is murdered, and right away everybody's like, it's Jacqueline. And then homegirl's like, no, she's literally been in bed. Like I've been
yeah,
next to her this whole time. Like she didn't do it. And then you're like, okay, then she didn't do it. Like somebody else did it. And then that's when you're
yeah,
like questioning like everybody else. It was a great way, a great distraction. As somebody who is like a watcher or like even the reader, if you've just gonna watch the movie for the first time, it's like a great like sleight of hand.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yes,
And then even when she like shoots Simon like in the leg and you're like,
yeah,
okay. So then you're like, no, but who killed her then? Like who really killed her?
yeah, you're like, "Okay, maybe Jacqueline is just crazy."
Yes. And I
Yeah,
was like, maybe Jacqueline just wants to kill Simon.
yeah,
And Simon does a good job of being the victim of being like,
yes,
I like who could have done this to my wife? Like I loved her so much.
yeah, and
And
he's
he's
crying, and he's, like, all
yes. And he's like
mad, right?
blaming Jacqueline. He's like, I know it's
Yeah,
you. And he's like, the whole time he's part of it, which is what not even part of it. He's the one who kills Lynette. And
yeah,
I'm just like, this is why it's just wild.
yeah.
I think the movie,
It was really good. It was yeah, sleight of hand is the perfect way to explain it. It's a really good, like, look over here, you know what I
yes.
mean? Like,
And there's
forget
something
about her
really
for a
happening.
minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was good, really good. Okay, let's talk about the visuals. So the visuals are doing half of the storytelling. So the Nile, the costumes, the gold tones, the camera work. It's very aesthetic, heavy mystery.
Hmm.
Even tense scenes like look beautiful, which is it is wild for a murder plot.
Yeah.
Like you when you think like movies like murder, you don't think like bright orange and
Yes.
yellows and you know
The
what I mean?
tone. Hmm. You
And
think Murder
then
on the Orient Express, the dark hues, the
yeah, yeah,
blues, the
exactly.
cold.
Very dark blues, whites, blacks,
Yes.
dark red. You know what I mean? Really dark colors, and this one's very bright and vibrant. Um, even like like the clothing, like their dresses and stuff,
Yes.
very light, and it's
All of
yeah,
them.
very. That is a good way to capture the vibe of the book. because
Yes.
it felt like that. Um, so it almost softens the darkness because everything's just it's so visually polished, but
Mhm.
okay, I have things to say about it. So does the beauty of the film enhance the mystery or make it feel less gritty and real?
I okay, first of all, can we talk about the moment where Gal Gadot dresses as Cleopatra and she's standing there on the
Yeah.
stilts?
Yeah. Yeah. I said this girl is dramatic like what do you
I
mean?
truly when I seen
And Gal
that
Gadot really said I can do it.
truly when I saw that after I read the book, I was like, yeah, this is why I hated Lynette in the book. Like
Yeah, this is
this
Lynette.
right here. Like you're literally ridiculous.
She's so annoying.
You're ridiculous. Y Yeah, I just, like, I can't stand her
She's
character.
so annoying.
Yeah, I just ridiculous. Um, I thought that the visuals I really enjoyed where they all go to, like, the hotel, like you had
Yeah.
mentioned. Very grand, very like, exactly how I envisioned it, just very, like, Great Gatsby vibes.
Yes.
And then when they get on the ship, I'm just like, "Okay, cool, they're on the ship." It's like, whatever. Um, when they get off the ship to go explore that, like, cave situation, I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm vibing with this." And then they get back on the ship, and that's when, like, chaos happens.
Yeah.
It did feel less gritty. It's not like Murder on the Orient Express where it's, like, very dark and very scary and just, like, y very just I feel like the the aesthetic goes with the storyline of the murderers. So for,
Yeah.
like, Murder on the Orient Express, they all killed Ratchet because, like, he killed a child. It was
'Cause
like
he's a bad
as
guy.
yeah, he was a
Yeah.
very, very bad guy, and their purpose was very dark and very serious. This murder was just, like, greed, literal
Yeah, it was
greed,
just
and they just wanted her money, they didn't
yeah.
care. So there's no, like, darker tone to it. It's very extravagant, it's very bright, it's very light, it's
It's a ruse. This
Yes!
one was a ruse, and the visual effects and the colors and everything, the setting is a ruse to the murder. You know what I mean? It's
Yes!
a
It's a
good,
cloak, it's a cloak.
yeah, and
Sleight of
yeah. Oh my
hand.
god, Kenneth Branagh. You are a genius.
Genius.
So good. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think I liked the vibes. It did match the storyline very
Yes.
well.
Yes.
And so it didn't make it feel less real or less
Mhm.
gritty. It was just it's very like
It
you're in
goes
the
it's
moment
with
and
it.
that's it.
It's
Yeah.
with it. It
Like
matches it.
exactly. I will say that some of the visuals when they're on land is questionable because that scene, do you know remember that scene it's when Bach meets Perot again, and they go and talk to, whoever, and she's painting or something, or she's doing
The
something.
mom, his
The
mom.
yeah, yeah, in the background, Kim,
I mean, I accept it for
it
what
was
it was.
I don't yeah, and Bach being on the pyramid too, also questionable looking scene, but everything else was great. I loved the costumes. It was very fitting for each character.
Mhm.
And it was very much the same for the other movie too. So I don't know if they had the same cost, like same crew working, but it there was no difference to me. And then I think the camera work too was really good.
Yes. I
That was
think
really good.
I really think you'll like Haunted in Venice because it's also goes with this. It's very dark, it's very gritty, it's very, like, scary because that's the mood, that's the what you're
Yeah.
that's that's the murder the mystery. It's Halloween, it's dark, there's ghosts, it's, like, thriller, it vibes, and their attire, it vibes, like, the way Kenneth Branagh, like, directs
Yeah.
these films,
He's really
brilliant,
good.
brilliant,
He's really good. Yeah.
he knew what he's doing, he knows what he's
Like, I
doing.
think the more Kenneth Branagh movies that we watch, Kim, the more he is kind of scaling up on my, like, I really like this director
Yes.
because, like, I have to hand it to him, like, he does storytelling really well, he does
Mhm.
the casting really
Let's
well, he
see if
does
he's got other stuff coming. I'm gonna see if he has other things coming up. The Road to El Dorado. Oh my god,
he's
he's
in that?
Miguel! He's Miguel!
They're both so fine.
Oh, yeah.
Can we just take a moment and say I'm just gonna take a moment and say to the viewers, Road to El Dorado was my
Awakening?
that was when I knew no, that I listen, how do I say this without sounding weird? Um, a
That's when
why
you
choose
knew.
moment
Yeah.
kind of it sparked the why choose interest when it came to the media I consumed. So, yeah. And can we talk about the girl? What's her
Oh
name?
my
Oh,
god, her name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
thick. Thick for no reason.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing. They were setting us up for the way we are now.
He directed, let's see, Into Venice, Death on the
I thought that
Nile. He directed 2015's
oh, you can't even
Cinderella.
see me. What?
Cinderella, the live
With
action,
who?
Lily James and Kate Blanchett and Richard Madden. The very first like live action Disney princess one that they tried doing again.
Oh,
He directed
I didn't
it.
know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
Ooh. He's so good. So proud of
Yeah,
him. I'm so proud of
he's
him.
really good.
I'm so proud of the person he is.
I'm so proud of my close personal friend Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah. So the romance and jealousy web is still good. Okay. So this,
Yeah.
like we mentioned, this isn't just a murder mystery. It's a tale of emotional group chat explosion. Love triangles, betrayal, resentment, bad decisions. Half the motivation is I love you. The other half is like you ruined my life.
Mm.
Let's do this. Was the drama the real hook and not the murder?
I'm gonna say yes
A
because
thousand percent.
I love drama. I really
That's
do.
good.
I think yeah, I know you're gonna ask this later, but the drama is the reason why I think I like this a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
because it's so juicy. Like and it's like that it's like watching like Real Housewives, you know what I mean? Like it's that type of drama. Like
It's
it's
like,
trashy it's trashy live TV, not live TV, but reality TV.
yes. Like, what were
That
your
and I love it.
thoughts? Like, what were your thoughts when Jacqueline introduces Simon to Lynette and they're like dancing on the dance floor?
Oh my god, Kim, I said, "That bitch is not your friend." I was
Mhm.
like, "That is she is not your friend, first of all. I would not be dancing with my friend's mans, okay? There's
Mm-mm.
no way, period." I was like, "No, bitch."
And then when it's
Mm-mm.
introduced that like who's getting married and it's revealed to be
Yeah, and then
her,
I said, "I told you. I fucking told you. I knew it. I knew
you're
it."
like,
Like,
Jacqueline, honey, what are you
I warned
doing?
you.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's like Gal Gadot's character was like, is like
messy.
the pick me girl. She's a pick me
Yes.
girl.
She is
Even when she got
oh
murdered,
my
she was
god.
like, "No, pick me. Pay attention to me and my murder. Don't worry
What's
about
her name in Shadow and Bone?
the main character."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but yeah.
She's the adult version of her.
Yeah.
I
She
can't
was just
stand
a
it.
pick me girl. I just could not
She
stand
really
her.
oh my god.
Which is why in the beginning, I felt like Jacqueline was so her emotions and her anger and jealousy was so
Valid,
valid. Showing
valid,
up,
and valid.
literally showing up everywhere they
Ate.
went.
She ate with
And
that dress.
how she just sat
She
there at her
looked
table for
good.
one. Yes.
I said, "Okay, Jacqueline,
How
I
she
know
bought
what you did, but,
how she
like"
bought a last minute ticket to jump on that ship that was, like,
and she
not
showed
bought
up,
out.
and Gal Gadot was freaking out. She said, I'm leaving. I'm gonna buy the ship or whatever." I was like, "You can't run from this. This is
She's like, "Tell
karma
me how much.
right
I will
now."
buy the ship. I will buy it out." And they're just
Yeah.
like, "Madame, we cannot." And she's like,
He's like, with what money?
yeah.
Did you forget?"
It was just good. The drama
So
was
good.
there. I loved it. I loved it. I loved the drama.
Yeah.
And even then, even Hercule Poirot was like, "I was there when they got
Yeah,
introduced."
you know what?
And they
That's
brought a
also
whole
another
table. They
reason
brought a whole table out for him and like set him
yeah,
up.
everything. Listen, I love it. That's okay, I've said it once, I'll say it again. That's one of the things that I love about this character is because he loves the tea and the
Oh, he
drama just
giggles.
as much as we do. Like, he
Giggles.
is a girl's girl, okay? You
Like
know he loves
When Bach is like telling him who everybody is, he's like, "Oh, like
you
who's
know
that?"
he's seen he said, "Okay, now tell me about this one.
Yeah.
Why is he this?" Like, you
Yes.
know he is invited to all of the, like, the brunches,
Mhm.
right? He's invited
Mhm.
to all the book clubs, like, the girly thing, paint
Mhm.
and sip, like, because he loves the tea.
Yeah.
He loves the drama.
Ugh, I love
He's the
him.
guy he's the friend in the friend group that, like, if you are talking to someone, they're immediately gonna find their Instagram, their TikTok, their
Yes.
Facebook, who
Oh,
their
yeah,
mother
he's gonna find it all.
present. Yeah, they're gonna find everything
Yes,
of him.
and we love that for him.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I loved him.
Okay. So the reveal, right? The reveal it hits, but it's more of the drama, right? Than it is like the last one. That one was very
Mhm,
like precise and very
mhm.
like that one flowed really well. And but
It
this one did too,
it
I
flows
think.
for their story. They
Yes,
each are their
exactly. Yeah.
own entity, and they all flow their own murder mystery. It
Yeah. So
works.
good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the twist, it still works, right? But it's like it's very emotional and very flashback storytelling.
Mhm.
And it's less like detective explains the logic, right? Like step by step. And it's more like everyone's crying
Oh,
and
as
everything's falling apart.
as
Yeah.
soon as he lost Bach, he
Yeah. Oh
said
yeah, yeah. As soon as he lost Bach, he
he
said, "That's
threw
it for you
he
bitches."
threw the book his book of honor and code out the door. Like, he was
Yeah.
like, "No,
That's it.
no."
He said, "I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this bullshit.
Yes!
I'm tired of it." So yeah, it turns the ending into a character reckoning instead of just like a puzzle solution.
Mhm.
So to you, was the satisfying like was it the ending satisfying or was it more like soap opera drama and
I
rather mystery?
I thought that Simon and Jacqueline's ending death was so dramatic. We're
Oh yeah.
together and she, like,
Yeah.
in one
That was
shot.
crazy.
I was like, "Jacqueline, you're crazy." Like, this
Yeah.
is dramatic. The book version was, like, shock, like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god." This one was like, "Alright." You're like, "It's a little
Yeah,
too
and
much."
but she was crazy the entire
Her
movie, and
face,
so,
did
like,
you s
this one, I was like
her face is like
yeah,
a crazy person.
exactly.
And then Simon is just so annoying, like, why would anybody wanna be with him? He's
He has
disgusting.
an ugly mustache. I hated it.
Disgusting,
Yeah.
he's like a gold digger, he does not
Yep.
care. He doesn't care what woman he wants to be with, he just like, oh my god,
He's like, "I just want my money."
you know it was his idea. The whole thing was
Yeah.
his idea. He saw 2 friends, one was low, one was high, rich, one wasn't as rich, and he said, "Okay, we're gonna finagle this. We're gonna
Yeah.
do the thing."
He said,
And
I have a plan."
yeah, and Jacqueline was like, "Perfect, I'm in because I love you."
Yeah.
And
She's
then
like, "Alright,
she's
bet."
like I feel like in the movie though, like Simon and in the book, obviously, but like he did not want to die.
Oh,
She
no, no, no,
chose
no.
that for her
He really thought that he was gonna get away with it. Like, he really
yes.
thought in his head, like, "This is a foolproof plan," and Jacqueline's like,
We're
"You're an
gonna
idiot."
go
You know
full
what I
Romeo
mean?
and
Like
Juliet and we will go to hell together.
yeah, she's like, "Anyways, now we're gonna die." Like,
Yes.
it's a whole thing.
Yes. Yes. And everyone's just like standing there like,
They're
what
like,
is happening?
"So what now?" Yeah, like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. And I love how in the movie, like, Hercule Poirot is just like, "Well,
Yeah, he's like,
I just let her
"Well."
she chose to live that life." And
Yeah.
the way they both, like, slide down once they
Oh, yeah, that was so I was like, "Okay, even in death."
yeah,
Even
dramatic.
even in death, they're traumatic.
Dramatic.
I was surprised when it happened because that's not how the book was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did kinda like that they did it that way because it fits Jacqueline.
Yes.
It fits the way that she was throughout the entire
Agreed.
yeah, so I liked that,
Me too.
but I also was like, "You're so annoying, bitch, like, don't
And
even start
yeah,
with me," like,
she just
it's
is.
so good. So I don't think it was really soap opera-y, I think it was still as satisfying as the book was.
Yes.
It just it was dramatic, you
It
know?
added more drama for the movie, which I
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I love the way Hercule Poirot just, like, lays it all out for us, like, everything that
Mhm.
we missed, like, the paint, the way that, like, the red paint from the mom's paint, like, that
Oh,
was what he
yeah,
used
and
for
how it
fake
went pink.
blood.
Yeah,
Yes, and
that
just the
whole thing.
different things, and he's like, "My friend, my dear friend Bach." He
Yeah,
knew and I was like,
he's mourning
"Oh."
his friend.
Yes, and I just was like, I just want him to be free from these people. I want him to just go on a vacation, on a holiday, and
Yeah.
not try to solve murders, like, I just want him to be
I
happy.
really just want him to just be okay, you know?
And then he shaves his mustache.
Yeah, which I liked that he did
And I was
that.
like, "Is that him just, like, starting over? Like, this mustache is holding too much. It's
He's
just too much. I have to just
he's
get rid of it
r
and be
I
free."
just it's the maintenance is ridiculous.
He's like, "It's
He is
holding on too many memories." It's like
yeah,
when you have hair, or when
yeah,
you cut your hair.
when you cut your hair, you're letting go of all the bad
Yeah.
memories.
In
That's what he
Bach,
did.
he's just like, "It's that I just have to let it
He said, "My
go."
friend." He gave me my first mustache brush.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous. Yeah, no, when he shaved his mustache, I was like, "Oh my god, he's showing his true self to the girl
I
that he loves." And I was like, "They're
know.
gonna be together," and then nothing happened, and I said,
Sorry.
"Okay, but are they together?" Like, I was like,
Mm. You're like,
"Where's my"
I need a novella, a
I know,
science
I said,
comedy.
"Where's my ending?" Hello? He deserves to be happy.
I agree. Okay, so final question. Did this feel like a classic murder mystery or a glamorous character drama that just happens to include murder?
I think it was a good balance because
Yes.
she added more murder, and just because you add more doesn't make it better,
Murder.
but in this
Mhm.
case, it did make it better, like, so it balanced it out because there was a lot of drama, and the plot
Yes.
was really thick,
Because when everybody
and the
was
murders really kept you on your toes, and it reminded you,
yes.
like, people are dying, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Because there were times where, like, after, Lynette died, when I was watching the movie, like, there were times where I forgot that more people die, and
Yes.
then so when they found the maid, I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot, and now the old lady's gonna die," and then she didn't die, and I was like, "Okay, that's fine." Like, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I think it was a good balance.
I do too. I think it was a good balance. And so before we rate it, tip, what did you like better, the book or the movie?
Liked the book well, I liked the book
You like them
because
both.
I like the yeah, because I like the Audible, it is really entertaining to listen to, but I like the series because the switch up with Bach, I
Mhm.
love my heartstrings being pulled,
I
and you know I
know.
love Bach.
I
I
know.
told you this last time and you didn't even warn
No,
me.
I said, "He's back," and then I said, "Mm," and I just left it
I
as that.
didn't
I
I
couldn't give
didn't
it to you.
register
I
that,
know, and
hello?
I couldn't let you know.
I
I
was
just
so mad, Kim. I was like, "I know damn well he did not just die." Like, I literally, like Kim, when I tell you I sat there in silence and I was like, "I know this bitch did not just let me watch this." Knowing damn well that he's my favorite character and he dies? Cool.
I did.
Alright. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like them both. What do you like?
I liked okay, I when I first watched it, I didn't enjoy the movie at first. I was like, "This is
Mhm.
okay." I thought it was okay. Fast forward 4 years, I read the book and then watched it again, and I had a different appreciation for it, and I think because I read the book.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about doing adaptations.
Yeah,
Like,
and you say that every time.
I
I love it,
know.
it's so true.
I have a different appreciation. I got more context. I actually listened to the Audible as if I had never watched as a brand new. It was still new to me because like I don't know if it's gonna change. I don't know what's different, what's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I watched the movie after I did the Audible, I was like, no, this movie's actually really good. Like, I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it. People, like, hate on it because I think Gal Gadot, but, like, don't
Yeah.
worry, she dies. Like,
Yeah, she's not it's the same
she's
as Johnny
literally
Depp.
the
For
first
people
person
that
who
don't like
dies.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
it's literally the same thing, you
He's
know what I
like,
mean?
they're the
So,
victim, the first victim.
yeah.
So, I think people should, like, give it another shot.
Yeah, and I feel like if they read the books, they probably would have more appreciation because this is one of those ones where it's like people usually say all the time with adaptations, like, "Oh, you have to read the book because it's," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is one of those ones where it's like,
You have to
genuinely,
read the
I
book.
do think if you read the book, you will have a better appreciation for the movie
Yes.
because there are some
And for the character
yeah,
of Hercule
exactly.
Poirot.
Because there are some book adaptations where it's like, you really don't have to read the book,
Mhm.
but, like, I'm recommending it to you, but this one's
Yes. You have to read it.
you have to read it for your own
I feel
self, you know what I mean?
like
Like, it's that
yeah,
good.
I feel like Murder on the Orient Express, you don't have to read it. That movie
Yeah.
is a classic of its own. Like people know Murder on the Orient Express. Like
Mhm.
it's very well known. So you don't have to read that one. You can watch the movie and get the full like dark murder mystery.
Yeah.
I think because this one has like a different tone to it, that's what people aren't, like, getting. They're just like, it's not
Yeah, they're like, "I
murder
don't
mystery. There's, like, this
understand."
drama. There's, like, kind of
Yeah.
like, what is happening? It's like, what's the motive? This is the one where you do have to read the book to appreciate the movie because
Mhm.
I was like everybody else. I did not enjoy the movie when I first watched it. I mean, I enjoyed it because I love Kenneth Branagh. But then I read the book, watched the movie, and I had a whole nother appreciation for it. And now, like, I love
Yeah.
this movie, and it's like back in my cycle again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, where do we put the book? So we put Murder on the Orient Express at number 2. Both of us did. Where are you going to put the book?
What is the his and hers
His and
and
hers and Seven Dials or something. That's like like I said, that's the one I have no idea.
I feel like his and hers is going to definitely be that type of murder mystery that I don't like.
It is
So,
like a murder mystery.
yeah, like How to Get Away with Murder.
Murder mystery, yeah.
Yeah. So, maybe I'll put this one at 1, I guess. I know, I
I'm
liked
so
it.
happy for
I know. I did.
you!
I liked it. Okay, out of the options we have, it is at the top of my list.
I'm gonna put it at number 3.
Okay. I feel like your number one's gonna be his and hers.
Or I don't know, cause like, okay, I already read His and Hers, so I'm gonna actually I don't wanna, like, don't know if I should just jump to the Seven Dial one or wait until after I do His and Hers, cause then that's, like, cheating, like, I don't know, but I really did enjoy His and Hers, and the I feel like I'm gonna put that at number 1, and then somehow I'm gonna be like, "The Seven Dials is actually my favorite book, and I fucked up my entire." Do you know what I
You're like,
mean?
"This is the worst."
I'm so scared. Okay,
Oh, man.
where are you gonna put the movie?
The movie, I don't wanna put it at number 1 because I feel like I'd like the show
Yeah.
his and hers. I've because I've seen, people talk about it, and it just seems like that kinda show that I do like. I
Yeah,
like to
the
watch
show
shows.
you'll watch, but not the book you'll read. I
That's
gotcha.
so that's the thing about
I
me
got
with
it.
murder mystery. I like movies and
Mhm.
shows, but I can't read it.
I get
So
it.
this one I'll probably put at 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will also put this at a 3.
okay. Because I'm either gonna hate his and hers or I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Alright.
don't know.
I know.
Okay, so that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Official Picture Picture for book to screen updates, behind the scene content,
Kenneth Branagh.
Hercule. Yeah, no, the drama and Hercule,
Yeah.
and author interviews.
Yes, and tune in next week as we sit down and talk about my husband look-alike, John Bernthal, in His and Hers.
Oh my god, that reminds me. You don't watch The Bear, do you?
No, but I saw that there was, like, a thing, and I'm gonna
I
just watch that for its
No,
own.
Kim, no, you cannot watch that because you won't understand. You're not gonna get it because Kim, it's about Mikey and Richie,
Yeah.
and Richie is he's not even just my favorite character, Kim. He's like a beloved character of the show, and there's a huge reason why you have to watch the show first
Alright.
before you watch the
Fine.
episode. I
I
haven't
will
even seen it yet because I'm not ready for the emotional like shit that I'm gonna have to deal with watching it because
okay.
it's really okay.
Well,
But
speaking of
watch it
John
because John Bernthal is a reoccurring character
yes.
in The Bears, so
Well, speaking of John Bernthal, his other character, that's also gonna be on Disney Plus,
Punisher.
yeah, there's, like,
Hot.
one-off
Hot.
show or whatever.
Yep.
I think it airs on Thursday, and I am
Yeah,
just, like,
because it's
so
prepping
giddy.
for Spider-Man.
I said, "Give me my hockey boyfriends on Wednesday. Give me John
Yeah.
Bernthal on the Thursday as Punisher. Give me John Bernthal every day, actually.
You said, matter of fact, all the
Scratch
time.
that. Give me John Bernthal every day."
Literally.
Alright, until next time.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.